Hello and welcome back to Kelly60 Plays Metroid Samus Returns. Last time, we made it to Area 6 after clearing out Areas 4 and 5 just due to other things. But last time, I also was in the middle of a Samus Returns versus AM2R tangent. Mainly on why I prefer Samus Returns over AM2R. Oh, this will be so much easier once I can get to the one area I want to. But first, let's take a right. Because this room is important. And will help out later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be wasting a couple missiles here. I know where there's a recharge room in my path. Oh, look, it's the ice beam. So, this room that we are currently in houses 5 doors, all of which involve the beam weapons. This one is the wave beam. Above it is Spacer. And here's the plasma door. I'm not changing out my weapon. I like the plasma beam more, so I will not be doing it. Just figured I'd show that off. But this corridor is also easier to get around with. Oh, I hate that. Okay. We do have a couple items to get. And all of them will require the spider ball. This may seem familiar, because it's right here. This definitely seems familiar, doesn't it? Oh. Oh! And that's why I wasn't caring. We are now at 5 energy. And now we're going down. Oh. That actually destroys those blocks. Good to know. Which side am I on? Okay. I need to figure it. Okay. Yes, you can't see anything in here. Okay, here we go. There it is. Now, yes, we're back in a very, very long tunnel. I can't see. Oh my god. Oh god, did I seriously screw myself? Well, this is one thing in this game that hasn't aged at all. well, well, I have to do that again now. No one knows how to get through this room, right? Still can't get it out. Morph ball. Hang on. My controls are screwed. How far in this This map does not show that. Oh, God. So, you want to talk about Metroid 2 having issues. Here it is. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just holding left on the keyboard, on the D-pad, hoping for something. But, since we're stuck here, I'm just gonna hit A, B, start, select, done. Okay. With that done, I'm going to... Now I don't have any missiles wasted. That's the big thing. So, no dark room. Okay. I'll do that off screen because that is a mess. The only time X-ray visor would actually come into effect there. Ow. Ugh! Every time. How? God. There we go. But, what was I going to say? I was going to talk about, more AM2R hate. Or dislike bones. And that died. Of course. I hit it right at the right time and I missed because of the delay by getting hit. Ugh. Every time. But as I was going on about last part, because it's been 12 minutes and I haven't started it. That little fun batch of fun. I don't like AM2R because of as I mentioned, most of the unique enemies that it brought to the series, it brought in for its own use, because they were either meat sponges or they were god awful in terms of execution. I will heavily bring up the Chorizo on that one. The other are some Metroid encounters. 5 alphas at once. God, why? 2. There's another enemy I didn't like, specifically out of the Metroids, which were, well, size compare. The Arachnus shows just where AM2R and Samus Returns get their ideologies. AM2R uses the original formula of this game in particular, of using bombs into spikes to kill the Arachnus, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I actually touched that version of the game. So, forgive me. Oh, no! Had to do that again, because guess what? You can't return to the jump form. To spinning jump in this game. That wasn't introduced until Zero Mission. God. Why is that blast radius so big? And then you have issues like this, where the controls are not working properly. But you have to keep it on screen so that the block doesn't regen. game's stupid. I don't know why I like it more than Super sometimes, but I do. But we're about to get into one of the other. Let's go back to the Arachnus discussion now. But, one discrepancy between the two versions of the, as I mentioned, AM2R makes a version of the fight based off its original incarnation. That's fine. That is honestly fine. I don't have an issue with that. Okay. Where is that? In relation to where I am. Trying not to get hit by that guy, and guess what? Oh, it's down one layer. There was a missile recharge. Okay, so whereas AM2R made the Arachnus based off this version of the fight, Samus Returns uses the fusion method, and here we are to one of the. You want the Predator. Oh, you can't shoot down. I'm gonna take damage. Because apparently. Okay. Ow. Yes, this guy hurts. This guy hurts a lot. And is way too agile. If you can hit him in the back, you're fine, but it's his tendency to be now Samus Return AM2R does not change this thing. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, it made these guys harder. Samus Returns, on the other hand, while probably the same amount of difficulty, it's fun. I enjoy the Zeta Metroid fights in Samus Returns a lot. And yes, we're about to get the best item in the game, which, by the way, a thing of map design, because they added an extra room in AM2R, was removed from this spot. This will save me. This will save me so much trouble, and I'll be happy for it. Despite its. Hang on. Can I go through there? No. They moved, as mentioned, as I was going to mention, they moved the screw attack to where that was. That specific area was. Because they did something weird with it. Last time I checked. I will be protected now as I rescale this bit. Oh, this doesn't appear until you beat the thing? Oh. Well, that's screwy. Oh. Screw attack. The screw. Ah! And then the space jump decides I want to die. Yes, this noise is bad, but I don't care. It's the space. It's the screw attack. I am safe in jumps. And you're dead. Oh, God. Every time. Ah. See, if you don't do something right, it immediately kills itself. This is why I don't like that dang Chorizo in AM2R. And guess, I mean, yes, did I kill, am I sure I killed everything for the most part? Yeah, probably. There's another one. There's a Gamma up here that needs slaying, so let's get up here and slay him. Watch, there's gonna be one enemy up here that's gonna catch me off guard and send me all the way back to the bottom. That would be this game. Ow. Okay. Mostly safe. I forgot this room exists. What in the world is this room? And yes, it's another Gamma in a sandy room. Man, didn't we already do this fight? But, as mentioned, as I was going on about, because they changed where the screw attack was, some of those enemies actually, some of the enemy placements that weren't changed continued to be pains in the butts about where they were. And this is why you can't get that if you, I'm gonna get this off screen since I showed most of it. Do that off screen since I already showed the missile, and it will take me a bit to remember how to actually do that room. I should have fell in screw attack. Should have jumped and fell. Oh, of course! Okay, I'm just gonna save the part. We're down here anyways. But because both games did change something up in this area specifically due to the fact that swapping the beam room was no longer necessary. Plasma got put here instead of where it originally was. Spacer being in the join 4 and 5 from last part that I mentioned last part. In Samus Returns, that's where the gravity suit got placed. Makes sense. If there was no water area, start adding a water area that would make slightly sense. In this game, this was mostly cave and cave-ish. In AM2R, this area in particular, that specific area became the laser boss. Well, not my least favorite, Chorizo. It's not easy with those folding platforms. Those platforms that like to fold, if I remember correctly. We're stuck there. Not a fun encounter. But I think next part is gonna be where we start getting into the size issues. Something just tells me next part or the part after is when we're gonna get into the size issues. But that is next time. So, as for now, thank you all for stopping by and watching. Next time we meet, I have a feeling we're going to clear out this area and start heading on to the next area, which would be Area 7. So thank you all so very much for watching and stopping by. This is Carrier60 signing off. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye!